Good morning, third graders. What's shaking, bacon? Okay, so today I want to show you or tell you about elapsed time within the hour. So, what does elapsed time mean? Elapsed time means the time that it takes when you start something to when you finish it. So, that time in between is elapsed time or time that has passed. Okay? So tomorrow you have an assignment, a worksheet to do where you have to figure out the elapsed time. So I'm going to do the first two problems with you to show you how to do it. Okay? So hold on while I share my screen. Okay, there we go. All right, so tomorrow, so let me do this. Tomorrow, your assignment, oops, yep, Miss Wells is crazy. Oops, let's start all over. Okay, so in our first problem, it says used an elapsed time number to calculate the amount of time that has passed. So if you look in your box, if you look in your box right here, your start time is 5:07 and your end time is 5:53 p.m. So in third grade, you're only going to find elapsed time within the same hour, within 5 o'clock. Okay, when you move on to fourth grade and the other grades, you'll go above the hour. So one strategy that we have is called rocks, hills, and mountains. So rocks are going to be your minutes, and then hills will be 5 minutes, and mountains will be 10 minutes. Now, when you get into the other grades, the mountains, hills, and rocks will be bigger numbers. But all you need to worry about is being able to count by ones, count by fives, and count by tens. I think that's the easiest way to do it. So let's get started. So what the first thing that you need to do is, I got to put my glasses on. The first thing you need to do is you need to number your number line. So our start time is 5:07, so here we'll put 5:07. And then our end time is 5:53 right here. Okay, so this is what I always tell my students. You always want to get the minutes to either 5 increments of 5 or increments of 10 because it's so much easier to count by 5s and 10s. So we're at 5:07. So think about it. How many more minutes? The closest, we can't get to 5, we're going to get to 10. So how do we get from 5:07 to 5:10? Well, the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to make 5:07 and we're going to count to 5:10. So 5:08, 5:09, 5:10 is going to be right here. 5:10. Okay, so now it's easy to count because now we're just going to count by tens. We could count by fives, but that's going to take us longer. So let's count by 10. So that's going to be our mountains. So those are going to be our bigger jumps. And so we want to go from 5:10 to 5:50. So let's do that. So 5:10, let's make a big mountain. So that'd be 5:20, 5:30, 5:40, and 5:50. We can't make another mountain because then that will take us past 5:53. All right, so now we're at 5:50. So what do you think we'll use? We're going to use little rocks because we're counting by ones again. So 5:50, 5:51, 5:52, 5:53. So there you go. That's how you figure it out. So after you make your jumps, then I think it's easier to go back and label your number line this way. So this was 1, 2, 3, So 507, 508, 509, 510. Then we did a mountain of 10, so that'd be 520. Another 10, 530. Another 10, 540. Another 10, 550. And then 51, 52, 53. So how much time elapsed from 507 to 553? So we're just going to count these all up. So I'm going to count my big numbers first up at the top. So I'm going to count 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. So our answer is 46 minutes. And I'm just going to put minutes. That's an abbreviation for minutes. Okay? All right, we're going to try another one. So if you have a piece of paper and you want to try this out while we do it, you can do that. So I'm going to change the color on this one to, let's do green. All right, so our start time is 3:32 and our end time is 3:59. So first thing we're going to do is label our timeline. So our start time was 3:32 a.m. So that's when you're sleeping. And then 3:59 is when it ends. All right, so what do you think we're going to use first? We're going to use our rocks. We're going to count by ones until we get to the nearest 5 or the nearest 10. So this one will be a little different because we start at 3:32. So the closest 5 or 10 is going to be what time? 3:35. So let's do that. So 3:32, 33, 34, 35. So now we're at 3:35. Now, you can easily count by tens if you want to, or you can count by fives. So this time, let's count by fives to try to get to a 10. So I'm going to start here. I'm going to change my color. This might help. So if I'm at 3:35 and I do a hill like this, that was 5 more. So now I'm at 3:40. Oh, well, that makes it a lot easier to count by tens. So here we go. So now we're going to do a mountain. We're at 3:40. Let's go to 3:50. So now we're at 3:50. Can I do another mountain? Nope, because that would be too much. Could I do a 5? Yeah, I could do a 5. So 5 was blue. So 3:50. Oop, there's my hill. That puts me at 3:55. Yep. Now I got to get to 59. So I'm going to use my rocks. So 3:55, 3:56, 57, 58, 59. Oops, I went a little over, but it's hard for me to write with my finger on my iPad, so please forgive me. All right, so now we're done. So we got from 3:32 to 3:59. Now we got to count all this up. So let's go back and label our timeline. So this was 1, 2, 3. This is a hill. It's worth 5. This was a mountain. It's 10. Then we have another hill, and that's 5. And then we have our rocks, and those are ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so now let's add that all up. I always start with the biggest number. So I start with my tens. So let's say 10. Now we're going to go to our fives. 15, 20. So we're at 20 minutes. Now let's count our ones. So 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. So 27 minutes have elapsed or have passed from 3:32 a.m. to 3:59 a.m. I hope that helps. I want to show you if you can count by tens and you don't have any trouble with that. I want to do this last one again with you. So I'm going to erase all of this. Sorry about that. And I'm going to start and I'm going to label 3:32 and I end at 3:59. Okay, I still want to do rocks. I still want to get to a 5 or a 10. So I have 3:32, 3:33, 3:34, 3:35. 3:35. Now, how many of you can count by tens starting at 35? I bet a lot of you can. So we could also do it this way. Let's change that color. So now we're at 3:35 and we want to get to 3:59. So we're going to use our mountains, which are our tens. So 3:35 and 10 more is going to be what? 3:45. Can we do another 10? Yes. That would be 3:55. Can we do another 10? No. Could we do a 5? No, that would give us too much. So we have to stop and we have to use our rocks. So we are at 3:32. Let's count it again. 3:33, 3:34, 3:35, 3:45, 3:55, 3:56, 57, 58, 59. And there we go. So let's label it again. These are ones. These are tens. These are ones. So let's count it all up one more time. We always start with our big numbers. So 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. And we still get 27 minutes is the elapsed time. All right. So I'm going to come back to you. Here I am. This is a whole lot easier to show you when you're sitting in front of me in small group or with your teacher. But I hope that this helps using a number line, counting by ones, fives, and tens. So good luck, and we'll be looking at your work and seeing how you do. And there'll be other videos for you to watch to help you this week. So good luck. Know that you're loved. Know that you're missed. And we wish you the best. All right, now I have to stop recording. Bye, guys.